Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. We're on Planet Coaster 2. This is only a 2-hour let's go 2-hour trial, so let's just have a quick look to see what this is like on the PlayStation. We've got a career franchise sandbox challenge, you've got a sorcery pack and a thrill seeker ride pack, which I'm not going to buy because it's only a 2-hour thing. As you can see, vintage funfair ride pack as well. So I won't be getting any of them because it's only a 2-hour trial. You got workshop there. You can download content created by others. So we're going to dive in. We're just going to go straight into career because I don't know what I'm doing. So we're going to first drop. So where's our coaster going to be? In the swimmer things or keys to the coaster? Let's go key to the coaster because it's in the UK. Guess we only buy food and drinks if their dietary restrictions allow. Guest service sell priority passes that let guests access priority queues. Just like in real life.
Why, hello there! I'm glad you could make it. I'm Oswald B. Thompson, the CEO of Coaster Coast.
Oh, Oswald, I didn't realize we had a guest. I'm terribly sorry. It didn't come up on my schedule.
Not to worry, Eugene. This is the person I was telling you about. You're looking at the successor of Coaster Coast. Well, providing everything goes smoothly, of course. I can't just hand him the keys to the kingdom now, can I, eh?
Goodness, I do apologize. I've just checked my roster, and there you are, right between King Coaster and Queen Splash. Not quite sure how I managed to royally mess that up, but never mind. You're accounted for now.
Marvellous! Well, with that sorted, I think it's about time Eugene, our brilliant ride engineer, and I showed you the ropes. Consider this your official induction.
Gotta say, this theme park does look good. I'm not sure about their British accents though. It's a great big planet of potential parks out there, but you'll need to go through the Coast to Coast introduction first. Please keep your arms and legs inside the coaster of an onboarding at all times and strap in for some lessons in park management.
Before we get started, we have a checklist of objectives from HR that we need to go through. I know, but it's been company policy ever since one of our interns didn't know how to move around. We left them to it, only to find them in the same spot 3 days later. Oh, that won't be you, though. Let's try moving the camera around the park now.
Gotta say, that roller coaster does look like really good. I thought they were floating there, it's just me. Yeah. Oh, look, you actually splashed into the water.
Now, I've got something that I think you'll enjoy. It's time to build your first ride. I'll hand you over to Eugene. He won Ride Engineer of the Year in 2016, so you're in good hands.
I took the liberty of getting a ride ready for you to build. All you need to do is find a place to put it.
We got one right here. Flat rides. Oh, there you go.
Splendid! Our guests will need a way to access the ride, so let's add an entrance gate. And with every entrance, we need That's right, an exit gate.
Oh, I don't put an exit gate in, so I want to change the entrance. There you go. The entrance there. And then put an exit.
You will need to connect a queue path to the ride entrance. Without one, guests will not be able to access the ride. We obviously won't need queues for guests leaving the ride. Could you imagine? So you'll need to make sure you're connecting a standard park path to the exit gate.
I think I've done that wrong. Okay, so you do that. It's not the price down, it's only teacups, it shouldn't be that expensive. Don't know why it's in dollars, we should be able to put it into pounds. So I can't change the path or anything. Okay, that makes sense. Oh no, I don't want to put another one in, do I? Oh, okay, that's how we do it. There we go.
And that's it. That's all the steps for building a ride. If you do need a handy little way to remember those steps, I used to remember it as BEEP. Building, entrance, exit, path. Oh, and don't forget to open the ride. Actually, that would make it Beep-po, wouldn't it? Oh, doesn't have the same ring to it.
It's also worth noting that our guests will have to pay for tickets to enjoy the rides in our parks. We control how much we charge, though. So let's encourage guests to ride our latest attraction by setting the ticket price to bargain for now.
Pricing modes set the price that guests will pay for things in your park. There are a number of automatic pricing modes to help you get started. Custom lets you tweak the price to whatever you'd like. Bargain, a cheaper price that all your guests will be willing to pay. Premium, a higher price that not all guests will tolerate. Dynamic, an advanced mode where you set a range of prices, adjust within the range based on the current queue length. Tip, check the finances tab to the park manager to see how accessible your prices are. Okay.
We can always increase the price later. As I like to say, when you achieve popularity, charge premium for prosperity. But one step at a time, eh? For now, a very well done. And
I
a
think Nick
shiny
has a bit of
medal
a
earned.
Scottish
That's your first
accent.
ride built. And I'm sure it'll be the first of many. The addition of a new ride will have given a slight boost to our park rating. Multiple different factors contribute to this rating, so you'll want to pay attention to the park rating overview. The better the rating, the more guests will visit.
So you've got attraction prestige is 3.7. The quality of the attractions in your park, adding more prestige rides helps to attract and impress guests. Scenery rating, the quality of the scenery in your park, adding more prestigious scenery and placing scenery items in locations visible to guests not only improves your scenery rating, but it also evaluates the experience of visiting your park to a whole new level. Unique attractions. The amount of attractions in your park, adding more attractions give your guests more fun things to do at your park, obviously. And park reputation, how happy guests are with your park. Monitoring and addressing guest moods and thoughts can help to improve their experience and influence their opinions of your park. The lowest rated metric in your breakdown will always have the most impact on your park rating. Improving this metric will give you the best chance to see how your rating grows. So park reputation is 0.3, unique attractions 2.0, scenery rating 5.0, and attraction prestige 3.7, giving us a 1.5 park rating.
While driving the guest count up is good, we need to make sure the guests also remain happy while they're visiting. As you can see, we've just received a report that not all of the guests are enjoying themselves. It seems some are rather thirsty. To avoid this in the future, it's handy to keep checking on the Guest Needs tab. If things start dropping too low, you should step in and solve the issue before guests decide to leave.
Let's start by quenching any thirst amongst our guests with a new drink shop.
That's not how I do it. There we go. Put a soda light in. So you can decide how big you want it to be. Or how small you want it to be. Make it like a medium size. Cannot build here.
Brilliant! Now, the guests will need somewhere to relieve themselves after all that intake. Why not build a toilet nearby? We wouldn't want our guests walking around with crossed legs now, would we? That isn't good for anyone's posture.
So we need to go down to facilities again. Facilities provide important infrastructure to meet guest needs and keep guests spending their time and money in your park. Food shops, drink shops, souvenir shops, and toilets are facilities that meet guest needs. Guests that have needs met will spend more time in your park. Guest service provides your guests with important park services like pool passes, party passes, umbrellas, and sun cream. Staff building provides a space for your staff members to take breaks and raise their morale between working hours.
Speaking of walking, guests will get tired pretty quickly and their energy will drop if they don't have a place to sit. We should make sure there are plenty of benches available. Think of them as Plankonian recharging stations. They're even wireless.
Two there.
Amazing work! The guests will be a lot happier now. However, it does come at a price. More food and drink in the park also means more waste.
Exactly.
You reckon?
So it's important we have enough bins for people to properly dispose of their waste.
Fantastic! That'll keep the park looking cleaner. We shouldn't stop there, though. Let's make the park look even better by adding some scenery around the ride you built. That way, guests can enjoy the view while they queue.
So we're going to blueprints. I want to move it around. I'll just have it like that then. Right now. Scenery plays an important part in the park experience. More scenery means higher prestige for attractions, improved guest experience, and a higher peak rating. Scenery provides a scenery bonus to... Yeah, okay. Scenery rating is one of our 4 pillars. Okay.
I think that's everything checked off the scenery list. Well done!
Wow! The park is looking great! I can see why Oswald picked you. You're a natural. Now, if we're to keep adding more rides or facilities, they need to be connected to the power grid. Select an existing generator to view its info panel and see how much electricity it's producing. As you can see, the generator is powering a network that covers the area filled with rides and facilities. Let's expand that network to cover an open area of the park. To do that, place and connect the additional power facility to the grid.
Okay.
Nicely done. It's all running very smoothly indeed. But to keep the generators maintained and working, you must hire mechanics. Without them, the generators will start gaining a condition penalty, which will decrease the power output. Oh, it seems we don't actually have any mechanics hired. Well, that won't do. Let's hire a few straight away. It may seem excessive, but they're essential when it comes to the maintenance of rides and facilities.
Okay, then, so when you go to staff. Mechanic.
Uh-oh, I must have jinxed it. We've had a ride break down. Good job we have those mechanics to go and nurse it back to health. An available mechanic will automatically be assigned to fix a broken ride. However, if one is not available, you will have to select the Call Mechanic button to reassign somebody to the job. Be careful, though, as reassigning a staff member might mean you no longer have coverage elsewhere.
Okay.
Hiring staff is just the beginning, though. You also need to pay attention to staff morale. If it gets too low, staff will start to quit their jobs. Breaks are absolutely essential when it comes to keeping staff morale up. And just like guests, our staff need a place to re-energize. To make all of their tired little dreams come true, you should place a staff building. Admittedly, they're not the most glamorous of buildings. So, I'd advise you to place your staff building away from the guest areas, wherever possible. After all, we don't want to bring down that scenery rating that you worked so hard to build up.
Well, it's telling me where I've got to do it, so... Make it a little bit bigger just so that staff's got somewhere to go. The staff member has a break block in the schedule, time for a well-deserved rest. Staff building. The capacity of your staff building defines how much staff members can have a break at the same time. Staff working 4 or more hours in a day require a break or their morale will decrease. Staff takes their breaks in staff buildings. Make sure to have enough capacity in a nearby staff building to allow staff to take their scheduled breaks. Staff require a minimum of 5 in-game minutes in a staff building for their break to count and will leave the staff building after 10 in-game minutes to get their next work assignment.
Great! Now the park staff have somewhere to go on their breaks and enjoy some peace and quiet. We just need to ensure our inquisitive guests don't go waltzing on in there for the free coffee, claiming to be lost. The best way to avoid this is by connecting an exclusive staff-only path to the building. Guests won't dare step foot on those tiles.
We'll need to build a mechanic workshop. Here, mechanics will generate research points that are used to unlock new items for your park.
Why can't you let me build a path? That's a nice view. Guess it's not letting me do it because it wants me to do other things. So we'll come back to that. Of course, it's going to need paths as well. Yeah, there we go. So do we need to open it or something? Oh. Yeah. The mechanic workshop generates research points. However, a workshop can only generate research points when a mechanic is assigned to it. Simply assign a mechanic to a workshop and they'll start brainstorming new ways to entertain your guests. Research points unlock new rides and ride types. Cool.
Let's leave the mechanic to it for now. We'll revisit this soon.
Can you let me ride a ride? I want to go on that roller coaster.
What an exquisite sight. I think I need a moment.
Oh, get some every time. Ah, just in time. Our mechanic has earned enough research points to unlock something exciting. Let's take a look at the research tree and aim to unlock the coaster pack. It'll bring a tear to Eugene's eye.
Oh my! Oswald, is that the one I was designing?
The very same, lad. I was just about to make a start on it. But I tell you what, why don't you walk our new friend through it?
It would be my pleasure. Now, this is just a little something I made earlier. First things first, you'll need to select the blueprint.
Okay. So, oh, down there.
Good. And place the coaster down wherever there is enough space.
I was trying to do it so it would line up with that path. There we go.
Perfect. One important note here is that, unlike flat rides, coasters need to pass a safety test before they can be opened. Now's as good a time as any. Would you like a countdown? 5, 4.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Every coaster needs to be tested safely before it can be opened. And the test results show that the ride's fear, nausea, or G-force are too strong. Your guest may be unwilling to ride. If the testing tab, you can check heat maps from your previous test to see where a coaster needs adjusting, where you need the problem areas. You can rebuild or smooth out any track sections that's a bit extreme. Tip, using the test results and heat maps together is a great combination to figure out and improve coasters.
While we wait for the test to finish, let's take the opportunity to add some scenery around the coaster.
But you want to add an entrance and exit first. What we need is a path. So, there we go, pass. Q pass. There you go. And then we need a exit path, so there'll be like just a normal guest path on it. There we go. Let's do this scenery thing that it wants us to do. Step on either side.
Oh, and remember to open the ride like you did earlier on.
Oh, that is a beauty! Terrific work, you two. This is a coaster that truly deserves a place in the spotlight. So, how about we put together an advertisement to mark the occasion? Head to the
Advertising.
advertising tab in the park management
Advertising.
menu and let's show the world what the park has to offer.
Advertisement.
There aren't
Advertisement.
different audiences to cater for, however. So it's worth considering which advertisement will bring the most guests
Advertisement.
to your park.
Advertisement.
While we wait for our campaign to start bringing in more guests, why don't you try out the ride camera and experience
you.
all the
At first.
exhilaration the coaster will have to offer firsthand?
This is what I wanted to do. I want to try out this ride. So do I do it from here or do I just... Oh, there we go. Here we go.
How
no.
was that? Enough for the time being?
No.
Thank you again for all your hard work. Coast to Coast is going to be in the best of hands, I can tell.
Oswald, you're not... You're not...
I'm not going anywhere just yet, Eugene. Don't panic. We're just getting started. Dipping our toes in the... Actually, hold that thought. I've got just the job lined up for you. I'll
I
send
came
you
out of
the
the coast, I was
details.
just trying to get
See
rid
you
of...
soon.
Right, where's... Let me get in the coaster. No, it takes you out. Ah. It's a cool ride. I'm going to try and do it. Let's start again. Oh no, it's back in that one. Yeah, right at the front. Shame you can't get rid of that thing on the side. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, there you go, look at that. So you have a roller coaster there. At the front, of course. What a view. I've got no legs or a body. This is the only bit that I wouldn't like on the ride. It's just hanging here straight down. This is the only bit that I wouldn't like. The rest of it's fine. It would just be this bit. But yeah, that's brilliant. That's a good ride. Yeah, just waiting for the other one to go. But we'll come out of it for now. Well, should we test this one as well? Did we open this? Yeah, it is open. There we go. Oh, I'm a girl. Didn't realise I was out. Whoa, straight over in the twist. Seem to have an empty body. Nothing inside. This one with your feet dangle. Nice little ride, that. And then you got to wait here while those go on that one. Oh, nice little ride, that. I like the little twist at the start. Well, this is where we're going to end it. Oh, look, I'm a man. I'm a bloke this time. We're a family, I'm guessing. A good way to see the views of the park. So thank you for joining me on this video. We've done about 42 minutes, so still got about an hour and a bit on the trial. Feel free to like, comment and subscribe, hit that bell notification to get up to date with all future content. And do you think this is a game that I should actually get? Let me know in the description below. Is it a game that you'll be interested in seeing me doing more of if I do get it? I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye for now and take care.